University High, Waco's own TCU, and Oklahoma City Thunder world champion Kenrich Williams joins us on 365 Sports and about to kind of get away after what has been, I'm sure, a whirlwind. Kenrich, thank you very much for your time. We really do appreciate it. How do you explain what the last few days have been like for you?
Yeah, I appreciate you guys having me. Man, it's been a whirlwind this past week or so. It's been great just being able to celebrate this with, not only the city, Oklahoma City, but be able to come back home to Waco and celebrate with my friends and family. It's been a blessing.
Kenrich, you were there, for the build of this team. You saw it from the tear down to the build back up to massive draft pick trades that Sam Presti made through all of it. Not that it's not special for every guy who just won their first title, but for guys like you who got to see this literally from the cellular level to the evolution it was, how special is that?
Oh man, it's one of the best feelings outside of winning the championship is being able to just stay down with this same team who was once 5 years ago we lost, I believe, 15 to 17 games in a row. So to experience the transition from losing like that, being at the bottom of the conference standings to now winning a championship, it's definitely a feeling of gratitude, and just be able to be a part of this special organization with a special group of guys. It's been amazing, man. The thing about it is it happened so fast. It's one of the quickest rebuilds that I've ever seen, and I'm so happy to be a part of it.
Here locally, a lot of people very excited about you playing in the finals, and a lot of people making note you're the first Waco-born player to win the NBA Finals. Did you feel the support from the hometown and from university and just from all your supporters? Did that translate along the journey these past few months?
100%. Of course, being away, I don't even know, 9 months out the year. It's been a blessing to be able to bring this back home because I know the love and support that I have within the community, from family and friends and just people who are fans of basketball. They've given me much motivation just to keep going, and not only here in the playoffs, but really throughout my 7-year career so far. So I'm super thankful for the whole city of Waco.
There's a picture in the newspaper of you walking down the street, and there's young kids. Some of them up to your waist or below, and ankle biters, as I call them, young kids. And they're just, what was that like to see them look at you the way they do?
Oh man, that was an amazing feeling. Just knowing that, I'm someone that they look up to. I was once in the position that they were in. And, honestly, I had LaDainian Thompson to look up to.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's more motivation for me, just to knowing that, hey, I have kids, looking up to me in a major way. So it just it keeps me accountable, just to do the right thing and make sure I give back to my community.
The community of University High School is very strong. When I moved here, my first gig in radio was doing play-by-play for the football games with Coach Coleman and the Chapmans and Jerry Williams and all of them that really just poured their heart and soul into it. It really is kind of a unique and special place, isn't it?
Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Join us at golfpartnerusa.com and discover why we're the trusted choice for golf lovers worldwide. That's GOLFPARTNERUSA.com. Golf Partner.
Man, it is. It's truly a family. Um, just the whole University High School, whether you play sports or not, it's like a family. It runs deep throughout the city of Waco. Even to this day, I have friends that I haven't seen in forever, but once I see them, we have a strong relationship just because we went to school together, and they've been with me every part of this journey as well. University High School, from Coach Felix to Coach Smith, who used to coach there.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, along the way. So, man, I couldn't give, I wouldn't be here where I'm at right now without University High School.
Paul brought up earlier about you were there from basically the ground level to watch what a franchise that was struggling and now they're championship caliber. Was there one particular moment or when, well, let's put it this way, when did you know this team was going to be special?
Oh, man. Well, there's two moments that really stick out in my mind. And the first one is when we made it to the NBA Cup championship game and we lost to the Milwaukee Bucks. Just that feeling of losing in a big game and that feeling of making it all the way and coming up short. That feeling pretty much kind of stuck with us. And then the second one is the first round of the playoffs. We played Memphis. It's game 3, and we go down like 29. I believe it's 29 or 25, something like that, points at halftime. So we're down a huge deficit at half, and we ended up coming back winning the game late in the fourth quarter. And that moment, and then getting to the locker room after the game, and then if you guys would have experienced the locker room after that, you'd been like, oh, this team they have a chance to win it all, because the attitude in the locker room was like, it was very normal. Nobody was cheering. We weren't jumping up and down. We weren't, pouring water on guys or anything like that. Like, we had just came back from the largest deficit, I believe, in the playoffs, second largest deficit in the playoff history. And, we just treated it like it was just another game. And those two moments stick out to me for this entire year.
Kenrich Williams played at University High, TCU, now a world champion with Oklahoma City.
You, one of those moves that was made was Shai gets traded in there. And, he was at Kentucky. Everybody knew he was good. But you've gotten to see kind of the development of him being a good young player with promise to being the MVP of the league. How quickly did you watch him play and practice with him where you had that, oh, damn, this guy with him, because he is something else?
Man, you know what? It was, to be honest with you guys, I say this a lot. I didn't see it right away. Playing against him our rookie year, because we both came in a draft class together. I knew he was a pretty good player, but I didn't know he was going to be this special. And he would probably tell you the same. But I believe that the guy truly is the hardest worker that I ever been around, as far as, discipline and what the work he puts in on his game. Every summer, every off season, he comes back with, something new in his game. And he's just the most confident player that I ever played with. And I believe that, each year he got better. So there wasn't a particular time or practice. He just gradually got better over the years. And along with that, his leadership skills also, grew as well, man. He has become more vocal, talking to the team. So I would just say it gradually happened over time. Like, each year he got better as a player and as a leader for our team.
So you were overlooked coming out of University High. People knew about you, but overlooked. And then you don't get drafted. What was that like to not get drafted? And then what was it like when you were traded back from New Orleans to Oklahoma City? What were the emotions at that particular time? Does all of that make what's happened the last week even more special?
Oh yeah, man, most definitely. I can remember it like yesterday. I had a draft party here in Waco, at South Waco Community Center. I had my family, my friends there. My wife was there. I really thought I would be drafted, and I didn't get drafted that night. And it definitely hurt. It definitely hurt not getting drafted, of course. But I had faith, and I ended up, making a team with New Orleans, and I get traded, and I actually I wasn't hurt getting traded. I wasn't, in my feelings about getting traded from New Orleans because I was actually excited for a new opportunity, to play with Oklahoma City, and you hear things in the league like how great of an organization the Thunder have. So I was more excited than sad, but definitely on draft night I was definitely sad. But like you said, everything is like it's crazy how God works because it's like now I'm here with the team. I've been 5 years now with Oklahoma City, and this year just we won a championship, so it makes everything that much sweeter.
In the Stanley Cup in hockey, they win the cup and they can take it home with them. And they drink milk, beer, God knows what out of it. You don't have a chance to do that with that trophy, but do you guys get a day where you get to keep the trophy and travel somewhere with it, or is that not a part of the deal?
Yes, sir. We do. We do actually. I have a surprise for the city of Waco coming up. So I would just say stay tuned for that.
All right. Well, there you go. That's something that we're able to share. You're about to get away, and my goodness, I'm sure you've been in a whirlwind, in a blur, whatever. Are you going to be able to get away and actually have a vacation?
Man, yes, sir. I will. We're actually taking our vacation Saturday. So we're going down to Florida to spend some time for our family vacation, and man, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Just relaxing, mentally and physically, and after vacation is over, it's time to get back to work.
Kenrich, what is the moment like when it hits zeros for those of us who will never experience it and the confetti falls?
It's a unreal feeling. It's a surreal feeling. It's a weight lifted off your shoulders. A lot of people don't know, but the playoffs, man, is very stressful. It's very, very stressful. And just when the clock hits zero and that you won a championship, it's like it's an unreal feeling that you really can't explain. A lot of people say that they can't explain the feeling, and I'm here to say to man that that's very true. Your emotions are everywhere from your journey to get here to all the hard work that you put in. You kind of have a flashback of everything that it took to get here to this point, and then reality sets in, and it's like, okay, now it's time to enjoy this and celebrate it with the people I did it with and the people that I love. So definitely a weight lifted off the shoulders.
I know you're trying to get away, and we do appreciate Ricardo Felix for setting this up and you for making it available for you to be a part of the show. From University High, then also, you were at the junior college? Was it New Mexico Junior College?
New Mexico Junior College, yes, sir.
And the coach Coach Miller, was he there, and he's now one of the associate head coaches at Oklahoma State?
Yes, sir. That's right. I was at New Mexico Junior College for 1 year out of high school, and Coach Miller, we still keep in contact to this day, and he's doing pretty well for himself at Oklahoma State.
And played with what, Chris Boucher?
Yes, sir. I play with Chris Boucher. I play with a lot of great talents, but it's kind of crazy how basketball works, and you're able to. You don't see that often. Junior college route, you meet a guy, from Canada, Montreal, and y'all both end up in the league. So, yeah, it's been crazy, and me and Chris actually just still keep in contact to this day.
Yeah, he's with the Raptors, and you with the world champion. Emery Winters, one of our associate producers on this show, does a lot with us. He's a huge Oklahoma City Thunder. He went up and watched you guys a little bit here and there, and he's excited that we got you on the show today. Say hi to Emery Winter, if you don't mind, Kenrich.
Hey, how you doing, Emery Winters? I appreciate you being a fan, man. One day we're going to have to meet while I'm here in town.
Next time you're in town, we're going to set that up. Kenrich, please enjoy the vacation with the family. Really appreciate you being a part of the show. Thanks to Ricardo Felix for setting it up. And congratulations, young man. What a journey.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys having me on.
Oh, we are thrilled to have you on. Kenrich Williams, University High, New Mexico Junior College, TCU, and, of course, New Orleans in the NBA, traded and a part of Oklahoma City, and wins a world championship.